What if I told you that December 21st, 2012 was actually about December 21st, 2021? We're in a pivotal moment for this world, transforming from a 9-year cycle from 2012. So we are up leveling. Every single person is up leveling. We are going to be seeing worldwide awakening. December 21st is always in a magical time. We have the winter solstice, but what does that mean? We're so aligned to the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This is the black hole that really created this galaxy. And when we align straight to the galactic core, that is where we connect with the source field. That is where we connect with God, source, creator. We don't need any middleman. We are literally aligning straight through to source. 1221 literally is the 369. So just like Tesla talked about the 369, this is our connection to that blueprint that hides behind the physical world. This is your connection straight through to your source self, through all layers, all dimensions. So you can tap into and receive a massive DNA upgrade this month. We are in the portal now for December 21st. Talk about everything today on Earth 1111. Now I need a favor from you guys. I need you to join EARTH1111.com. Right? I could have just done a Patreon page and had it for paid members only and slapped it up in 1 hour. But I spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of my personal hours building this website for us, for anyone that wants open source information, that wants to seek truth layer by layer, right? That wants to express themselves with creativity. So it's not just for Ascension, it is for anything that you guys have a passion for, whether it's art, music, children, animals, anything that you want to post up there, awesome, right? If you start talking about the next iPhone, well, probably not the best community for you. The whole point is that we come together, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of really deep information here coming up, and I don't want you guys to lose me. So, and again, it's totally free. And if you'd like to support me, I do have a donation button there, and I have a premium membership. So if you're ready to activate, if you're really ready to start moving forward on this ascension path quickly, the easiest without suffering, then I have the premium membership and also an online course there as well you guys can check out. We already have hundreds and hundreds of members, but we need thousands, we need millions. So please tell everybody about it, share it with your friends, share it with people online, and I hope to see you there on EARTH1111.com. A whole new level of people are waking up, and anyone that's been awake on their journey ascending since 2012 or in the past few years will be up leveling big time to the next level in their enlightenment and their journey. We have a direct connection this month, so it's a perfect opportunity to listen to your universe. It's a time of aligned action, stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, how do we listen to our universe, and what aligned action do we need to take? Now, this is a time of the year where we are being bombarded with massive DNA upgrades, and all the veils within us, which is really the veils within everything, are being removed. When we align to the galactic core, we are able to align to all dimensions of self. We are able to access our future self, because our future self is actually closer to source. So we can access straight through the core of ourself, right through our divinity, and be able to receive that direct information straight from source. You're going to be having a lot of moments where you might just all of a sudden feel that you know what you're meant to do. You figured out your life purpose. You might be connecting with your soul family, with spirits, with angels, having weird glitches in your reality, having that just fire burn within you, that explode within you, that you need to start breaking out of the old. This fire burning within you, this alchemical, transformational fire, needs to be used with an outlet. So you don't just want to burn up your own nervous system. You want to really use this energy to start creating that new. So step into the new. Step out of your comfort zone and into something new that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you've had too much fear, you've had all these excuses. Well, right now is the perfect time to start spending a couple minutes a day grounding that new project, that new you, those new habits, whatever it is, right? Allow this time to be a time of going inward, but also aligned action. So what is aligned action? I talked about this actually in a past video, and someone asked me, so it's a perfect opportunity to talk about it in this video. Aligned action is where you are following those prompts of your soul urges, your soul nudges. You are following those synchronicities, right? The universe gives us breadcrumbs. We don't have to know the whole journey. We just have to know the first step. What is that first step? And so your universe, your reality is always giving you signs, whether it is number sequences like 1111, 222, other numbers. It could be animal messages. Those are, of course, huge for me. And for anyone that really has a connection with the earth and with nature, you will have a lot of signs with animals. So synchronicities can come from anything. It can be a song that you hear that has a special meaning for you, or a YouTube video pops up. A lot of people tell me that they asked Source, they asked God to show them a sign, and there you go, my video popped up, and it was exactly what they needed. So I thank you so much, you guys. I always actually put my energy into my videos and set an intention every time I publish a video that it will get to the people that need it the most. So it can also be doors closing. So you might find that certain things just get so hard, or things just seem to not be working out. Everything you've been trying to do just doesn't seem to work out. And other things seem easier. Right? Certain situations or relationships or friendships just seem easier, while other ones just always seem to be an issue. Right? So our synchronicities can be coming from everywhere. We just have to allow ourselves to observe our reality. Our universe is always teaching us, is always showing us the way to our ideal life, our aligned life. But a lot of us just ignore that. So we need to allow ourselves to feel what feels good, right? Those synchronicities also come in that inner whisper, where something just feels off, right? It's an energy thing. You don't have to rationalize it with the mind, right? The mind is a very, very basic, computing mechanism, really. The heart is an all-knowing aspect of you, right? It's the all-knowing pure self, your soul self, your source self. So if you'd like to merge with this soul self, this spark of source within you, your future self that has done everything, that has accomplished everything you came here to do, and can guide you in every way, then please check out EARTH1111.com and sign up to be a premium member, because I just posted our meditation for the 1221 gateway, which is merging with your divine future self and becoming that future self in this now moment, in this reality. So you guys can check that out on my website, EARTH1111.com, on the premium tab. And you might be having those soul nudges, just that quiet voice within you that just says, this isn't right. That says that, I just feel like I can be doing something different in my life, that I can be serving others, that I can be, breaking out of this routine I'm in. Those soul nudges that are constantly nudging you towards your ideal life and away from what's unaligned. So we can use our mind, our monkey mind, and just keep doing the same thing. or do whatever society tells us is, the dream life, what we're supposed to do. Or we can listen to our heart and our soul and those synchronicities. Another way to figure out your aligned action is, what are your passions? Right? It doesn't matter that society told you or you learned a long time ago that there's no money in music, or there's no money in that art you do, whatever it is. Your heart knows that passion, that something you wake up every morning, and if you were doing that, life wouldn't be a chore. Life would flow. You would just wake up every morning excited to begin. What is that? What is that for you? We're not meant to rack up karma here doing things that are unaligned. We're meant to be shining ourselves so bright. And we do that by living a life that we are so passionate about. We can feel that, when someone has a passion, when someone is living their passion, that is contagious. That energy, we feel that. That motivates us and inspires us to find those passions within us. Another thing we can think about is, what are we good at? So say, for example, you are really great at writing. Start a blog. Or maybe you are good at speaking, right? Start a YouTube channel. Maybe start a group to support people. Think about, what are your strengths? And think about, what are your weaknesses? Because your weaknesses are actually typically going to be your strengths, but hidden because they've been traumatized. These are parts of us, and if you watch my video, Darkness is Unrealized Potential. Your weaknesses are typically going to be those parts of you that have been beaten out of you, that have been traumatized, that you've been made fun of for. Because people don't like when someone shines stronger than them, when someone shines brighter than them. So those weaknesses of yours are probably actually hidden strengths. Something you are so good at, something your soul has acquired through many lifetimes of hard work. And when you were a kid, the other kids didn't like that you were good at something, or that you were weird or strange or did this, whatever it is. So think about your weaknesses as well, because your weakness, you can actually turn that into a strength. If you really dive deep in those weaknesses and you start pushing through those boundaries, those fears to be seen or to express that thing that has become your weakness, you can start to realize that, wow, I am really becoming a whole person. If you really start balancing out all these weaknesses and healing them, you will start realizing that when you get back that soul part that's been traumatized, that really acts against you, when you heal that soul part now acts with you. That soul part is now with the whole team, creating the new, instead of working against you, trying to self-sabotage everything you do. Or we have to realize we have multiple soul parts, infinite soul parts, and there's a lot of us, or there's a lot of soul parts that are traumatized that work against the whole, right? These are all these thoughts in our minds saying we can't do it, or you're right there almost doing something and then you just lose that motivation because you have that self-sabotager inside that just doesn't want to accomplish something, maybe doesn't want to be seen, whatever it is. So lean into those weaknesses and transform them. Remove that fear and transform them into your strengths. So other aligned action could be just finally taking care of yourself, doing that inner work, loving yourself. So if you're lost and don't really know what you need to be doing, that's what you need to be doing first, right? If you just do any old thing, typically the action step you're doing is just a linear move. You're just doing something similar to what you've always done, and you're really not moving upwards in your growth or your development. But if you're able to really heal those blockages within yourself, then you can start fast forwarding your acceleration into your future self. Because remember, this lifetime we are merging with all aspects of ourself, all aspects of the universe, which is past, present, and future selves in this now moment. So you can actually merge with your future self, your ideal self, and become that self in this moment, in the present moment. So how do we do that? Well, I have a meditation in my premium group. Make sure you guys check out my website, EARTH1111.com, and check out the premium area. And you can sign up. Perfect time to merge with our future self. Because we are connected straight through to the source field. We have that easy connection with our future self right now, with source. So it's a perfect time to merge and become that future self in this now moment. And you will find yourself in a quantum moment. You're different. And just allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone right now. You might be feeling that fire within you to begin, right? Start it. Now is not the time to just keep doing the same old thing. Now is not the time to be distracted with buying presents for Christmas. It really isn't. This is why they ensured that they made these holidays during very sacred times to distract people, right? To make people vibrate at their lowest, right? Everyone's drinking, everyone's eating terrible food, where usually people are surrounded by other people and they can't really get into that quiet moment where they can connect straight to their own soul. Because your soul and source is always located the deeper within you go, deeper within your heart vortex. And if you're too busy with the holidays, with everybody else, then you really lose this opportunity to connect straight through to the core center of who you are, which is that divine being that is here to change the world. Please join me free on my new website, EARTH1111.com. We have hundreds of amazing people there, and I have hundreds of my videos, blog posts, everything there for you guys, lots of tips, guidance. And again, don't forget to sign up for premium. It's $25 a month. And I'll be adding, of course, the new meditation, merging with your ideal future self. I'm Roxanne. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and we'll see you very soon on EARTH1111.com. Bye-bye.